Coming up next, the Thunder taking on the Jazz. For the Oklahoma City Thunder, a 9.5 game gap between them and the top seed in the conference. They want to continue to improve. Jazz, Thunder. We'll be right back after this. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. All right, a chance to check out stats for Kobe White.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. They've got Andrew Wiggins. Tari Easton is out there with Towns. Then it's Williams. And it's Ball in at the point. And for Utah, R.J. Barrett is out there with White. Then it's Chet Holmgren. Then there's McDaniels. And it's Markkanen in at the 4-man position. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Ball sets a screen for Williams. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Towns a screen on White. Shot clock at 5. Here's Wiggins. And it's White with the rebound. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
Poor execution in that one. Not sure what led to the lack of focus, but coaching staff definitely not happy.
And they made some comments themselves that some of the fault might have lied with them because they didn't go in with the best of game plans and they didn't make the right adjustments. So we'll see tonight if they do.
Pass to Barrett. Holmgren with it. Now here's Markkanen. He's covered by Ball. And Markkanen gets it to go on the assist by Holmgren.
And Markkanen really that time going strong.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Caught up with Will Hardy a few minutes ago. And they're focused on limiting one of the best shooting bigs ever in Karl Anthony Towns. Now, Coach said earlier, Towns is a machine on the offensive end. Will try to make Cat into a passer, get the ball out of his hands. We'll see if they can accomplish that. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And how about the agility of Towns? Cutting with purpose there after setting the screen. Great display of his basketball IQ.
Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Yeah, well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
Shooting 2. First free throw is good. Well, Greg, over the last few seasons, one area of consistency for the Jazz has been their rebounding.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards a focal point. When you're playing Utah, you'd better be ready to put a body on somebody.
Both shots good from the stripe. In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yep, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They've built from within. They've built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with a coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
Now White, after the missed 3 from Karl Anthony Towns. White the pass to Markkanen. A three-pointer is right on target. Markkanen's got 5.
Just a lights-out shooter. Focus from Lowry is great.
Ball dishes to Towns. Wiggins inside the line. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Ball against White. And the rejection by Towns.
And great reach and determination from the big fella. This is why Towns gets so many blocks.
And the dunk by Eason.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Now here's White. Playing Portland, he was nearly unstoppable. Cans it from downtown.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Here's the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been fantastic from three-point land in the last 10. The Jazz second.
Incredible accuracy from deep over the past couple games. Great floor spacing. And, of course, their shooters have all the confidence in the world right now.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. McDaniels against Ball. Plenty of space. Utah with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
It's Barrett on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. And he can't bank that one in. Thunder trailing by 4. Easton passes to Williams. Outside, Ball. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
He misses the free throw. There has been a lot of discussion about the length of the NBA season, GA. Do you think 82 games is the right number?
Well, I do. It's worked well for over 50 years, so why change it? And if we do change it, it affects records and how we compare the game across eras.
You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
Outside, White. Holmgren with a screen on Ball. White against Ball. Rocket 2. Barrett for 3. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Thunder trailing by 4. Williams passes to Ball. Barrett against Williams. Back to Ball. Beyond the arc. Utah with the rebound.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Barrett the pass to Markkanen. Back to Barrett. Markkanen sets the pick for White. And it's off from three-point range. For Oklahoma City, their last game was a loss to the Suns in Phoenix.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
The first free throw is good.
As steady as Wiggins is across the board, it's his free throw percentage over the years that hasn't reflected really how good a shooter he is.
And Barrett has got the ball here for Utah. Marking in a screen on Williams. Here's Barrett. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one on Williams.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
R.J. Barrett has established himself as a guy who can play a lot of different roles. Brent, a very versatile player.
A versatile player, Kevin, for sure, and the scoring has been there, but I don't think that's what you rely on with R.J. Barrett. You want him to be a complementary player that plays in different positions on the floor to put the defense at a disadvantage. He's that skilled, and he has that ability to grow that way. You look at R.J. Barrett on TV, you don't realize the guy is 6'6", 214. He's got that size along with the shooting ability and a nice overall game.
Eason against Holmgren. Ball with a whack, connects again from distance.
Up the ladder he goes as the threes continue to fall for him as they have all season long.
And GA, with his performance, he is now tied for second for most threes in a season.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Outside, Towns. Ball against Holmgren. And it's Ball that time on the assist by Towns. Ball's got his second bucket tonight.
LaMelo using that body control there, making a play off contact.
Inside, here's Holmgren. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
And a brief check of the stats for Williams. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. He's putting up about 16 points a game, 8 assists, and 5 rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
Something in the coach's playbook here where the schemes fire on all cylinders when he is in the game. A great conduit for them offensively. He knows where everyone is at all times.
White, good.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
Now here's Williams. He's coming off a 10-point and again for three.
And that three-pointer pushes him further up the all-time ladder.
He does indeed, Greg, and the next mark on his list is the top spot. What a season to remember. A different look for Utah. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Holmgren. Dosunmu comes in for R.J. Barrett. And it's Scotty Barnes in for Kobe White. Brook Lopez is checked in for Oklahoma City. Isaiah Joe comes in for Jalen Williams. Utah has gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Pass to Barnes. Over ball. And that one's good, Barnes. Barnes has got it all tied up now for the Jazz.
With his strength and his skills, Scotty Barnes can finish inside very quick.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Brook Lopez started off, of course, as a post scorer, but he's completely reshaped his game over time, becoming a three-point threat and a defensive stopper. He said, I tried to focus more on being a pillar at the defensive end, someone my teammates can rely on. I'm always talking in the paint, letting them know I'm there to back them up. Kevin?
He's got great communication skills, David. Thanks for the report. Here's Markkanen. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Outside ball. It's Joe on the wing. Covered by Barnes. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
All right, a chance to check out some stats for Ball. Since the All-Star break, he has been superb. 10th in assists, and he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And his floor awareness is undeniable. As you pointed out, top 10 in assists, and he's great at drawing the defense and making the perfect pass in stride. Now, here's Dosunmu. No scoring in this one. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And one of the trademarks of the many best point guards in the league, their ability to score in addition to distribute. So here now a look at the top scoring point guards this season. 4th, LaMelo Ball.
And this is a group of guys who have that uncanny knack to simply score and put points up while they find ways to get the rest of the team involved. Really the complete package.
Well, he is the modern point guard defined. Players who aren't just out there to direct traffic and keep the ball moving, but guys who can be the entire offense at times by themselves. Just tremendous scorers.
The free throw drops for Dosunmu. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Wiggins outside. Pass to Towns. Three-pointer. Rebound, Utah. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And the difference in that one, the efficiency from range. They really focused on getting good looks.
It looked like the directive in that game was that they wanted to attack, and all that work that they put in on the perimeter turned into a big night for deep.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Andrew Wiggins.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. No good on the second free throw.
You just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
Outside, Towns. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Maybe a time to rest him right now, just give him a bit of a breather, try to help him get back on track.
Pass to Gordon. Here's the three. Lopez with the block.
This defense gets a lot scarier when Lopez is blocking shots.
Joe passes the ball. A three-pointer off the mark. Utah leading, and even 3-on-3 break. McDaniels with the ball. 11 points for him in that last game against Portland. Here's Dosunmu. Off target with his three.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Pass to Lopez. Now Ball. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Towns. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Markkanen can't get it to go.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Outside, Ball to end the cold streak. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Barnes finds Markkanen. We've got 1:08 left here in the first quarter. Ball against Barnes. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Lopez with the block, and they get it back. The Thunder with the lead. Here's Joe. He's coming off a 10-point game against Phoenix, and Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Tari Eason's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Bruce Brown comes in for Wiggins. Jerome, he's checked in for Isaiah Joe. And Jalen Williams is subbed in for Ball. Out to the wing. Eason passes to Williams. Clock at 6. Lopez sets a screen for Brown. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's McDaniels. Hasn't made one yet. Back to Barnes. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Williams. The Jazz have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Barnes. Barnes hits them both. 8 seconds left in the first. Williams looking around. Over Barnes. Again, Oklahoma City.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Thunder. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Jazz trail by 5. They've got R.J. Barrett. Gordon out there with Barnes. And it's Chet Holmgren. And it's White in at the 1. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. Here's Eason. Here's Williams. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Well, Brent, we had to wait a year for it, but Chet Holmgren had an incredible rookie season.
And I don't think any talent evaluator is surprised at the way that Chet came in his first year and was able to contribute and sometimes dominate in the ways that he did. So coming back healthy, making that immediate impact, Chet Holmgren is going to be a superstar in this league. Now, Barrett had some time to focus there, and he made that one count.
And stolen by White. In transition, here come the Jazz. Barrett the pass to White. Barnes outside. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Sometimes it's just that easy. They get Barnes the ball, and he gets that smooth J off.
Williams kicks to Brown. Pass to Eason. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Utah's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Outside, White. Basket made, just his 2nd this contest. He's 2 for 7 now.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Back to Williams to stop the run. Williams. It's good on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Barnes screen on Williams to the middle. It's deflected and stolen by Eason. Brown with it. He's picked up by White. Brown kicks to Williams. No good on the three.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That's his first foul. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
On defense, Oklahoma City. Holmgren sets the screen for Barnes. Fires the three. He can't get that one. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. They trail by one.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's White. And he uses the glass on the layup. White's got his third basket of the night right there.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Williams against White. Eason, a screen on White. Back to Brown. Shot clock at 6. Gordon against Lopez. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
White down low. He's guarded by Williams. Barnes can't get it to go.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Launches a three. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside, White. The kick out to Barnes. Brown against Barrett. Brown with the bucket.
It would take some very special defense to stop him once he gets that close to the bucket, and they weren't special that time.
Now here's White. 9 points in the game so far. He takes it in. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
For the Thunder, Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Lopez. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Brown. And Ball subbed in for Ty Jerome. Here's White. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams have probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Here's Barrett after Oklahoma City gets the three. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Now that's aggressive play from R.J. Barrett, and that's how you finish, even through contact.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Utah.
They haven't been afraid of getting hit on the way up, marching their way to the line and capitalizing.
Well, I like that they've also emphasized the three-point line. That's a big difference maker.
Now here's Williams. He's got 6. Outside, Towns. Pass the ball. Fires from deep. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Now Barnes. To the paint. Here's Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Now you combine that leaping ability and getting around the rim with some fluidity. That makes Aaron Gordon an excellent option in the pick and roll.
Now here's Ball. He had 27 points last game. Towns the screen. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Utah's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. White dishes to Barrett. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And a brief check of the stats for Kobe White. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. He's around 30 points per clip, 7 assists and 4 rebounds. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
Well, he attracts serious attention from the defense, and that really does open up the backside for a lot of his teammates to take full advantage.
And that one falls for White.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
And both free throws good for White.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Thunder trailing by 4. Outside, Ball. Williams has a screen for Ball. And there's the drive. Shoots over White. Here's Eason. And Barnes sends it back. Pass to Holmgren. White against Ball. Barnes outside. Shoots the 3. Thunder with the rebound. Eason's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on. It's his 2nd foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Taken 3rd overall in 2020, LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it.
Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Onside, Barrett. Gordon a screen to the inside. It's rebounded by Towns. Oklahoma City's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Ball finds Eason. Buries it from three-point range. Eason's got 8.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. A different look for Utah. Markkanen, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. McDaniels comes in for Kobe White. And it's Dosunmu in for R.J. Barrett. Now here's Gordon. 26 points for him last game against Portland.
Felt like he had a sense in that game that the defense was being over-aggressive, and he tried to take advantage of that. He continually frustrated them throughout the night and got to the free throw line.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Pass to Dosunmu. Ball against Barnes. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Now, Joe. Scoreless thus far. Here's Towns. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way.
And the defense has to guard Towns better than this because he is just too gifted a shooter.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thank you. The Utah Jazz last season became one of the first teams in the league to move their games to broadcast television. It's a gamble, but they just about tripled their reach. And with the rapid growth in the region, they have a chance to attract new fans. And Kevin, no doubt, other NBA teams are keen to see how this goes.
Oh, David, no question at all. And we thank you for your report. Now, here's Markkanen. A 20-point game for him in the win against Portland.
Yeah, but there's always this point you got to look at where did he also impact the game. It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Lauri Markkanen unable to get his last shot to go. Ball no good. Utah leading. McDaniels passes to Dosunmu. Markkanen looking it over. And they call an illegal screen here. Well, these small forwards may not be the biggest players in the NBA, but they can still get up there. They're leading their position in block shots since the All-Star break. Jaden McDaniels, fourth.
Just superb in terms of their athletic defending ability. I mean, all of them. They never give up on a play and do everything they can to challenge each and every shot.
Well, if you don't have great shot blocking ability, you can make up with it with physical play and great timing. They can climb the ladder when they need to defend shots like that.
And let's take a look at Karl Anthony Towns' numbers. He's been dominant over the last month. Fourth in rebounding. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And he's so explosive, so hungry. You really can't keep him off the glass when he wants to get there. That's why he's top 5 in rebounding. Good on the second free throw. And Barnes has got the ball here for Utah. Outside Gordon. Looking for Markkanen. He gets it there. Pass to Dosunmu. And he's good on the 3-ball. Dosunmu's got 6 points.
And Markkanen should do that more. He's got the height to survey the defense and try to find the open man.
Outside ball. Shoots over McDaniels. The putback, and it's Towns on the follow.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Now here's Dosunmu. He's guarded by Williams. Barnes can't get it to go. Oklahoma City trailing. And here is Williams. He's got 6. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That way.
As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the West is stacking up. You look at Utah. Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And of course, there's the Thunder. They're sitting in third place.
Right now for the Jazz, they've been ruthless competitors all season long. I mean, they've assured themselves of plenty of home games in the postseason. Let's see if they can take advantage.
Now here's Williams. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Towns wide open. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Towns has got 7 points here in this quarter. He's listed at 6'5", but Brent, Jalen Williams seems so much bigger than that on the floor.
Yeah, Kevin, one of those guys that has more presence on the floor than the measurements you look at on paper. This guy plays bigger. He's got a great frame. He's got great strength. He's got great poise. And there are a lot of people who are going to recognize just how talented Jalen is. Showing more and more how ideal a wing player he is, Williams. Such a polished J.
Here's Barnes. Williams with the block. Ball, the pass to Williams. 52 seconds left to play here in the half. Williams, a screen on McDaniels. Ball from long range. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Gordon finds Dosunmu. Fades. Thunder with the rebound. Ball's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Williams. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
There's a lot of things that they love about Jalen Williams, but his polished all-around game is something appreciated. He can fill the roles and fill the holes for whatever they need to do.
This is his first free throw of the game. And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Williams. Jazz trail by 4. Barnes looking around. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. Ball's got 6 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Wiggins. And the last-second attempt doesn't fall. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Thunder up 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Carl, you guys have built a lead. What is the key to maintaining or increasing it going it forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
You had the advantage in the first half. Let's see if you can keep that advantage in the second half. Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome, everybody, and a good half underway in this one. The Thunder battling it out tonight.
Playing well on the road can be very difficult. They're doing a good job despite the challenges.
Away from home, they aren't letting the crowd get into their heads. In fact, they've looked comfortable at times. And moving along, a metric for that first half. Love me some metrics. Checking out the top performer on each team.
You watch them, they have competing styles, man. But the net effect, at least offensively, is very, very similar.
Pretty crazy how easy it is for these guys to score.
They make it look easy, Ernie. It ain't.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And so White will bring it up for Utah. Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. They've got Tari Eason. Williams is out there with Ball. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Towns. In at the 5, roaming the paint. Drills it from outside. Markkanen's got 10.
Well, it's not a secret that Markkanen can stroke it from long distance, and that ability, that's going to help open up the floor for his teammates.
Ball. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got assist number 5 here tonight.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now here's White. Barrett setting a pick for White. Pass to Holmgren. Back to White. 6 on the shot clock. Count the basket and the foul. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
Oh, tough play from White here. Hits the foul, but doesn't give up finishing what he started.
And it's tied up with that one. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Wiggins outside. A three. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for three.
Wiggins right now just using force, challenging the defense, and sometimes making them get very physical with his play.
The Thunder have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
Free throw good, Wiggins.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving.
And he sinks the second. And he makes all three. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Outside, Markkanen. Back to White. Fires for three. Thunder with the rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Barrett against Williams. Down low. Here we are sizing up Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
That's good from Williams. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
And what I love about Markkanen, he takes care of the basketball, and that's a result of being patient, playing smart, and just generally getting his points within the flow of the offense.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, Markkanen putting his size to use there. The defense has nothing to do but the foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. That free throw good from Markkanen.
7 feet, really good at shooting the basketball. A decent handle. Lauri Markkanen starts to tinker on that unicorn category.
So he gets them both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Pass to Eason. Ball against Markkanen. Here's Eason. No good from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Ball against White. Markkanen from outside. Rebound by Williams. The Thunder with the lead. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And the dunk by Eason.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Outside, Markkanen. And the 3 ball is good. Markkanen's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Utah. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
A moment here to check out some of the stats for R.J. Barrett. He's averaging 20 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
Here's Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
What a jam by Williams, just springing off the floor and throwing it down.
White looking around. Pass to Markkanen. Poked loose. All by himself. Jumps up, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And the Jazz with possession here. The Thunder making the shot. Fires from 18. That's short off the rim. The Thunder leading by 5. Outside ball. Outside Towns. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 5th assist in this one. Jazz have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. It's White on the wing. Barrett against Williams. Now, here's Barrett. Not a lot of room. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and take a look at the leading rebounders since the All-Star break. 5th, Karl Anthony Towns.
He has taken his rebounding very seriously since the break. It's really paid off for him and his team.
And the first one drops.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
He doesn't get the second one. The Thunder leading by 6. Easton passes to Williams. Now Towns. Defended by Holmgren. And he makes that one. Towns has got 13.
I mean, in a word, resilient. When you think about his interior scoring ability, Towns is able to power through the defense for that one.
Now here's White. He's got 16. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game. That one is off. And the second free throw, good. Now here's Williams. He's got 13. Pass to Eason. Left side, Ball. Second chance shot. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got rebound number 5 here tonight. Barrett with a screen on Wiggins. Outside, Markkanen. Over Eason. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Markkanen's got 17 now.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Williams finds Ball. Back to Williams. On the wing, Wiggins. 6 to shoot. With the shot. And it's Utah with the rebound. Outside, White. Markkanen dishes to Barrett. Holmgren with a screen on Ball. Barrett with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. Barrett kicks to Markkanen. Connects from three-point range. And now just a 2-point Thunder lead.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Buries the long-range jumper.
And that's another three. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
Now here's Markkanen. 20 points for him. Ball with it. Wiggins outside from downtown. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen. Markkanen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Ball against White. Pass to Holmgren. On the wing, Markkanen. Nice ball movement by Utah. Markkanen missing again. The Thunder leading by 5. Eason with it. Now defended by Markkanen. Outside, Ball. Back to Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 6 assists here tonight.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And the Jazz with some changes. Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for Markkanen. Aaron Gordon comes in for McDaniels. And it's Dosunmu in for Barrett. Lopez, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Now here's Barnes. 11 points in the game. Barnes sets a screen for White. The Jazz again can't hit it.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Hey, Brett, where would you rank the Lopez brothers as the best NBA siblings?
Well, they've had storied careers, both of them. Certainly in terms of the argument about the best twins to ever play the game, you could make an argument for them. You had, of course, Tom and Dick Van Arsdale in the 60s, Horace and Harvey Grant in the 90s. But what the Lopez brothers have been able to do, not in terms of their longevity, but in terms of their contribution to their teams, both very different. These guys have to be up there.
Now Williams, following the three-point attempt by Aaron Gordon. There's Ball with the 3. Rebound, Utah. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Barnes. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Barnes has got 13.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
He had a nice open look right there. Wiggins has got the lead up to 10 now for the Thunder.
Well, if Wiggins hits these three-point balls at a high clip, he'll become a much better player and more dangerous for this offense.
Pass to Barnes. And that one is off. Williams with the defensive effort.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Ball, the pass to Wiggins. They get it back. Lopez. And they convert it last on attempt number 3. And now a 12-point Oklahoma City lead. The Jazz have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. White the pass to Barnes. Barnes with another miss.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, and that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Now here's Williams. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And that one's good. Wiggins.
When Wiggins is shooting it with confidence, man, he's a threat to put up some big numbers.
Barnes screen on Williams. Here's Dosunmu. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Again, Wiggins missing.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. And he handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Here's Williams. After the made shot from Chet Holmgren. Eason off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success. With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
A magician put the ball in his hands. LaMelo making it look easy.
Jazz trail by 13. Pass to Dosunmu. Gordon outside. Hangs home the trifecta. Gordon's got 5.
Boy, they have been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Williams passes to Eason. Now here's Ball. Here is Williams. Defended by Dosunmu. Lopez a screen. Here's Eason. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and gameplay. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Towns, he's checked in for Tari Eason. Brown comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's Ty Jerome in for Ball. Here's Jerome. Nothing on the board. Pass to Towns. The kick out to Brown. Driving to the basket. Can't hit that one. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Right back after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. They've got Lowry Markkanen. Scotty Barnes is out there with Barrett. And there's Gordon. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. From 11 feet away for 3, Williams. Here's Jerome. And rebounded by McDaniels. McDaniels got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside, Barrett lets it go with a 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Eason's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Brown, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Barnes. Outside, Markkanen. Pass to McDaniels for the 3. And the rebound goes to Lopez. The Thunder leading by 10. Outside Williams. Over Barnes. The Thunder with another miss. And Barrett has got the ball here for Utah. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Thunder have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Thunder?
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the 3-ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and with that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
And he makes the first.
And right now at about 85% from the line, that's up from where it was in that first half.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Jazz trail by 11. McDaniels up top. He's covered by Eason. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game. And Will Hardy calls timeout here. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. A different look for Oklahoma City. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Tari Eason. And it's ball in for Williams. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, listen in with Will Hardy and his team. Now he was vocal in the huddle. He told his guys, don't quit on each other. We're still in this game, guys, but I need each one of you to up your energy level. Let's make a run, now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Here's ball. After R.J. Barrett's bucket. Round with it. Guarded now by Barnes. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws. The first one falls. A different look for Oklahoma City. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Lopez. Tari Eason comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Ball. And Brown drops them both. Jazz trail by 11. Now Barrett. The kick out to Barnes. Back to Barrett. Poked away. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. And it's Towns missing. Utah's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Markkanen sets the pick for Barrett. Pass to McDaniels. Just 5 to shoot. Gordon outside. And that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen. That is his first foul of the game.
Not known for his threes, but AG can hit him.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Oklahoma City leading by 8. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Jerome passes to Eason. Knocked away. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barrett. Clock at 6. Towns the screen. Knocks it loose. Brown outside. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
Here's Jerome. He's guarded by Markkanen. Good.
Big miscommunication. on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Now here's Barnes. The shot by Markkanen. Nobody around. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Brown against McDaniel. Towns, the screen. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
And it's Barnes with the ball for Utah. Pass to Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
And Markkanen has really found a great flow. The defense hasn't had an answer for it.
The Thunder leading by 11. Jerome passes to Brown. Outside, Towns. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had one in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Outside, Markkanen. Back to Barnes. To the paint. Markkanen can't get it to go. Oklahoma City has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Wiggins outside. Pass to Towns. Over Markkanen. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. 15 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
And how about the efficiency from Towns? The shots he takes often fall well within the offensive game plan.
Barrett wide open. He fires. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And it's Wiggins missing. Jazz trail by 11. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. A different look for Utah. Chet Holmgren comes in for Aaron Gordon. And it's Kobe White in for Scotty Barnes. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Lopez is checked in. Here's Wiggins. Here's Jerome. Wiggins outside. And he goes right over R.J. Barrett and slams it down.
And how about the acrobatics from Andrew Wiggins? Way up that time.
Picked by Markkanen. Now here's White. Guarded closely. McDaniels gets a wide open look. Misses the three. Here's Wiggins to the inside. Jerome. Eason gets a wide open look. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
The free throw drops from McDaniels. For the Thunder, Bruce Brown. He's checked in for Lopez. And it's ball in for Ty Jerome. And McDaniels drops them both. And here's Wiggins. Pass to Brown. Towns down low. Working on Holmgren. Towns sets the pick for Ball. Back to Towns from past the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Towns has got 9 points here in the second half. Barrett against Wiggins. McDaniel sets a screen for Barrett. Pass to White. Shoots over Ball. Another miss by Utah. Oklahoma City leading by 14. Brown with it. Barrett covering. Here's Ball. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
One shot.
That's good from Ball. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets. And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Here's Ball. Rebounded by the Jazz. Well, they've got some work to do to cut into this lead.
And no need to get away from the game plan, though. Got plenty of time to get back in it.
Now, here's Barrett. On the wing, Markkanen. Shot clock at 6. It's tipped. Here's Towns. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Kobe White.
A nice intensity from Towns in the paint. Doesn't back off and takes that shot while being fouled.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
There might not be a guy with more heart than Karl Anthony Towns. From his words to his actions, this is a guy who cares about the game and his fellow players.
And he's good on the second.
You know, the size, talent, and fearlessness of Towns is a lethal concoction, a prime-time player who poses many problems for the defense.
Now, here's Barrett. Markkanen from outside. Wiggins with the rebound. Wiggins has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Ball against White. Back to Ball. Pass to Towns. Brown wide open. He fires. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. And the Thunder lead by 19.
And, you know, more often than not, when you're open, Towns will find you a willing facilitator.
Markkanen with it. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a 16-point game. Left side, Towns. Here's Ball. Kept alive. Another shot. And Eason with the lay-in. Good.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
You saw by that putback there, he's just completely locked in. They're getting full contributions from him right now.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, LaMelo Ball.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
And with the playoffs on the horizon, he'll be looking to stay in peak form as long as he can. And the Jazz with possession here. They trail by 18. Onside, Barrett. White, wide open. He fires. Nice spin off the left rim and in. White's got 19 points.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
Ball, a screen on Barrett. Wiggins passes to Eason. Excellent D there from Markkanen. Utah's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now, here's Barrett. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah, it felt like RJ did a great job there of just baiting the defense in order to get the contact.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
Outside, Towns. Pass to Wiggins. Eason, the screen. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, will be headed to the free throw line. Brent is a guy who has played with winning teams, been in terrific cultures, and currently in one with the Spurs. What do you think is more important, team culture or raw talent?
Well, I believe in the culture carrying teams to a championship, but you can't do that without talent. So it's got to be a blend of both, Kevin, in order for your team to perform at its highest level. Culture comes first.
That free throw good from Eason. And so Eason nails both of them. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter. Jazz trail by 17.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Oklahoma City.
And they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And in the win-loss column, tonight's game will push their record up to 54 wins on the year. And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for LaMelo Ball.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. We've heard players and coaches complain, Brent, that the rules are too skewed in favor of the offense. Do you think that's true?
Well, Kevin, offense sells, and the fact that we've talked about how the league has increased pace, you don't really even have time to play defense in today's game. The one thing that I do like is that the league has allowed for some variance and some zone defense to start to be employed. So tactically, coaches are trying to throw different strategies out there, but man to man, it's hard.
Jazz trail by 17. Now here's White inside. Here's Markkanen, and that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
.55 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Jerome passes to Lopez to the middle, and Hayes throws it down.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And that one falls for Barrett. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Joe. Here's Najee. And here is Brown. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. 6 on the shot clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Thunder lead by 16.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And Barrett gets it to go.
And just running the offense. White's that new breed of combo guard who can do a little bit of everything.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, thanks a lot, Carl. A lot of players got in on the action offensively. When you get it rolling as a team, how good can you be?
I mean, it's awesome, to get a chance to keep the defense guessing. We did a great job of that tonight. We did a fabulous job. We let our defense be our offense tonight, and that's when we were at our best. That's what happens.
It certainly was great on the floor tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, LaMelo Ball.